What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Gathering Hall episode Insomnia. I can't sleep, so let's not sleep. So, for real, it's like 3 a.m. I'm super awake. I can't get myself to sleep. So, I have a couple things I wanted to work on, and I figured why not stream it to you lovely people. One of the things is something that I mentioned at the end of the last stream, which was getting this controller to work. And, yeah, so we're going to look at that. I'm going to try to get that figured out. I don't know. I might have given up on this guy here. He just doesn't want to cooperate. I don't know what to do with this guy. But let me get my screen share going. That is the incorrect screen. This stupid thing, let me tell you what. Boom, there we go. And no, that's still the incorrect screen. Oh my goodness. Ah, there we go. Woo! Discord, or not Discord. OBS, go over here. I got the stream over there. Got the main screen here. So let's go ahead and get into, oh, I don't know, Super Nintendo. That's where we'll start. Actually, Sega Genesis. Might play some Sonic while we get this going. Yeah. So, this thing also has no battery life at all. I don't know if the battery has just like worn out on it or if it's just a terrible controller. It feels like a fairly premium controller, so I would have expected the battery to last a little bit longer, but yeah, it really doesn't. Huh. It's got modes on the back that I've never seen before. Supposedly, there is a power button on here. I don't see one, but okay. I've got a drawer down here, right? A nice drawer full of USB cables. And this is where we're going to look for a USB-C. I have to have one. So every time like something goes wrong with like these controllers or whatever, that's the drawer I'm always digging in. Because I do have a pretty large assortment of PC controllers. I got like this really terrible PlayStation 2 controller with a USB on it. I got a Sega Genesis controller, Switch controllers, you know, lots of controllers. And you would think that at least one of the many different types of controllers I've got, one of them would just, once I get it set up, it would just continue to work. That has not ever been the case. Well, not entirely true. This guy here, this guy has been tried and true. Never have any issues with that one. It's quite nice. Just plug it in, and it works forever. Holy crap. How do I not have any USB-C? Well, I have one, but it's a little on the short side. Okay, oh, hold on. Right, might be on the short side, but I do also have a USB extension cable. Alright. I always forget those lights are back there. And then I see them flashing out of the corner of my eye, and I think, what is that? Turns out it's my lights behind me that you guys can't even see. I put all this effort into lighting this room and making it look nice. And all you can see is this little tiny box here, you know? Maybe I need to get like a super wide angle lens for this camera. That's actually one thing that's really nice about this camera, is that I'm able to switch lenses out since it's a DSLR camera. And it functions very nicely. The color reproduction, I think, is the biggest thing for me. As far as the upgrades for this camera goes over what we were using before. Yeah, the colors just look much nicer on it. Now, the image isn't quite as sharp because I have to actually pay for all the software that the camera runs while I'm using it for OBS. And I haven't taken the plunge yet to do so, but I probably will before much longer. Since it does seem to be working pretty flawlessly, I kind of wanted to give it a trial run before I actually dumped money into it. Okay, so now we got to get this sucker plugged into the back of the PC. So let's do that. Now we got that figured out. That's what I get for trying to get a behind the computer shot, right? Which way does this need to go? That way? Okay, I think that's... Yeah, we're going to bring the screen a little bit better. Perfect-ish. Perfect-ish. Okay, let's never move the camera ever again. Like, yikes, dude. Anyways, and I got that USB cord plugged in. The idea here is that this one we could probably actually use this as the main controller and use the other one as the player 2 controller on the rare occasion that we do play 2-player games. Because this one will be more compatible with more games because it's got the dual sticks. It's also got 4 triggers, or 2 bumpers and 2 triggers. It's got home. It's got the share button, start, select. It's got L3 and R3. It's got all the buttons that you would need for modern games. It's just getting it to actually connect is a huge pain in the ass. But usually once it's connected, it is good. It's just getting it to actually connect. That's the problem. Actually, dude, right now, it's not even... There it goes. Okay. We have progress. It might not like this USB cord. But thankfully, I don't have to get behind the computer to change that out. Because, yeah, got the USB extension cable. So we can get rid of this guy. We'll swap it out for another one. And see if maybe that one does a little bit better. Because it was turning on and then turning off and then turning on and then turning off. Which is kind of weird. Let's see here. We got nothing. I don't think it's the USB cable. I really hope it's not the controller. Because this was kind of my backup plan. So let me try a different USB port. A different USB port. Looking to be the same. Yeah, same kind of shenanigans here. Yo, that really sucks because this controller is super nice. I'd like to continue using it. But, yeah, it's got this little orange light that should be turning on. It's right there. And it comes on for a moment sometimes. Okay, I don't know what I did differently that time, but it is saying that it is connected to the computer. There you can see the green light. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead. Open up Fusion here. We'll go options, set configuration, controllers. We'll use, I'm guessing that's this, up. Okay, so we have no, or is it Pro controller defined? Up? No. Okay, hold on a minute. Sometimes you just gotta relaunch this a few times. Yeah, this has to be it. No! What did I do? Well, damn it. Okay, clearly the computer's picking it up because I can hear it. Okay. You see why I wanted to do this stream? So I can bring you guys along for the journey. All the technical difficulties that I get to deal with running this show. And don't get me wrong, like, I love doing this. This is not my first attempt at a YouTube channel or at a live streaming channel. I've always just really enjoyed recording my gameplay. I enjoy watching it back, it's just... What freaking Pro controller is connected to the... Yo, I think the USB port on this is jacked or it's dirty. I can't with this tonight. Come on, man. Don't do me like this. Alright. Let me think real quick. One moment. Hold on. I've got a screen for this. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so I have this really, really nice USB 3 USB-C cable, right? I'm going to plug this in, direct it to the computer, and see if maybe that makes a difference. Doesn't make a difference. Maybe. Okay. Now, is Windows doing any kind of weird... No, it doesn't appear to be. Still nothing on the button inputs. Let me try a different emulator real quick too. Because that happens sometimes. It just sometimes the emulator you're trying to use just doesn't work. Now this one's not grabbing it either. So, okay, that's reassuring. Well, not really reassuring, but at least I know more than I did Hmm. Alright. Now we go to the internet. Why does this keep defaulting to Google? Or to Yahoo? I don't want you to default to Yahoo. Who the fuck uses Yahoo, dude? Alright, let's see. We got. Okay, that's just one word. 8-bit do. PC. Mode. Alright. What are we looking at here? This is not what I wanted to see. Press and hold L and R and start buttons. Okay. I've done that. All I did was disconnect the controller, dude. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to connect it the way I had it connected before. Maybe this. Maybe this. Yeah, okay, dude, I'm doing that. It's connecting with a USB cable. Boom. USB cable connected. And it is showing up. Peculiar. Okay, it's set up for direct input mode. Okay. So how do I get it out of direct input mode? I don't know. What is the power button? Okay, I did that though. And it turns the controller off, so okay, so I gotta turn it off first. Then I gotta hold it like this for like 20 seconds, I guess. Why is this so difficult? This is such a neat controller, but it is such a huge pain in the ass to get to work. I still can't believe that this thing... Can you... Hold on. I want to try something. If this works... I guess I'm... Nah, I'm not fine with it. The AA batteries thing is still absolutely unacceptable to me. But can I power this directly? I can. Okay, so if I can have this plugged in at all times, that's fine. But I also really needed to work with the things that I needed to work with. Alright, let's see. Okay, well there's that. Up, down, left, right. ABC. Start. X. C. Mode. Well, you know, I'm kind of dumb sometimes. Let me redo that. So actually, I need to test it. Let's see. Genesis. That'll work. Alright, let's see. I mean, it's working. Yeah, it's working. Alright. Okay, so Sega Genesis games work with that controller. So now, get this out of the way. Let's double check this guy, make sure it hasn't just decided to stop working. Because that seems to be the running theme here. So let's switch to this one. Up, down, left, right. ABC. Start. X, Z. Mode. Nope. We are still working on both controllers, on the Sega Genesis at least. Grab that thing, bruh. There we go. Dude, I could literally play this game every day. If my reaction time is not what it used to be. Yeah, okay, so that's that. So as of this moment, I have 2 working controllers. 2 of them. So that should be done. But we're going to check SNES next. Input configuration. Oh geez, I hate this menu thing. Alright, let's see here. Which hard drive are they in? I don't even remember, dude. Okay, there we are. Games. What are we feeling like? The fuck is Hyperzone? Really none of these games. I don't have any of the good games on here. I guess the least offensive is The Lion King. that opening stage is actually pretty nice.
It starts.
That's some nice animation, though. Can't deny. I mean, yeah, dude, this feels nice. I did not feel nice. I'm using a Super Nintendo controller for a Super Nintendo game. Imagine that. Imagine that it feels nice to use the controller intended to for the game. But now we're gonna get this guy mapped. This bright yellow bastard. We'll go to input configuration. Up, left, down, right. We're gonna map it the way this B A Y X. Okay, so it's definitely working. Yeah, everything seems fine here. Oh shit. How did me and Brandon have such issues with this game? It controls so much better than I remember it controlling. I mean, this turd of a controller works, at least. I guess, so, like, before I piss off all the Xbox people that love the Xbox XS controller, I'm comparing it to the PlayStation 5 controllers. The DualSense controller. Which is... the only downside to that controller is the battery life, in my opinion. It is a premium device. It feels nice in the hands. This feels like really cheap, terrible plastic with really cheap, terrible plastic textures. I hate the D-pad on this thing. However, that being said, the triggers, very nice. Face buttons, very clicky. Joysticks, I don't know. Haven't played a game that uses joysticks yet. We're about to. I had a hell of a time with this crap last night. Or not last night, the night that I did Mario. I can't remember how to do it. Let's see. Controller plugin. Okay, there it goes. Next input. Theoretically, it should be fine.
It's me, Mario.
That is a tiny, tiny screen.
Hello.
Yeah, working.
Okie dokie.
Which is grand. I really need to play more of this game. Yeah, the joysticks on this feel really nice. Can't deny. You know, the developers for this game spent hours, days even, just running around this open courtyard area. There's literally no way they didn't. 'Cause I'm not tree, dude. What's even more amazing is that the movement for this game has been the standard for Mario games for a long time. The standard for 3D Mario just has different movement moves and stuff, like the weird somersault thing he does there, or the triple jump, the dive. It's all been like standardized through Mario's 3D games. Super neat. Okay, so how far are we gone? 36 minutes in. We should have 2 perfectly fine working controllers. There they are. They couldn't be more different, but as long as they work, we should be okay. We rarely play games that require a modern controller, at least on PC. Typically, if I'm playing something like that, it's on my Switch, which is upstairs. Doc's over here, though. So I don't think it's going to be an issue as far as having the 2 separate controllers be vastly different in terms of the generation they came from. Because they have all the buttons I need. Now I've got like this graveyard of discarded controllers that I can do nothing with. This $10 Big Lots controller. Sit back here on the shelf, I guess, with the other discarded fools that refuse to work. Alright, so that didn't take quite as long as I was expecting, which is awesome. So, what do we do now? Since I'm still awake and still not ready for sleep. Let's do some pixel art, dude. Is this blurry or is it just my tired eyeballs? There, I think that looks maybe better. I can't tell. Alright, let's see here. Let's actually pull up a really old game, dude, and remake some artwork. That sounds fun. But which shall we work on? I haven't done pixel art in a while, so I'm going to be kind of rusty. The hell is neon? We about to find out, dude. Because I have no idea. Okay. Oh, that's tricky. Oh, shit. I get upgrades? So it's essentially just Pong. Alright. Cool. Is there any negative to, like, just letting them hit the wall, dude? Yo, I remember these sound effects. I don't remember necessarily making this, but I remember that sound effect. Oh, dude, I can use both of these. Yo, is this causing my computer to lag, dude? That's extra special. Not really anything there I feel like I can remake in terms of graphics. So let's keep going through, shall we? Let's see. Oh, dude, you know what? I wonder. I might have potentially a file that I have been updating for I don't know, a long time. If I can locate it. It would be on this guy, this folder. Where would it be? Yep, there it is. Alright, so let's set this to transparency. This, because I don't really use that color, dude. Yeah, man, I've been I've been updating this terrible sprite for many, many, many years. Like 2005 era. For a long time. He got really shiny. Honestly, I don't know if I can do any better than that now. It's, like I said, it's been so long since I've done pixel art. You know, it's probably not going to happen. What is YouTube yelling at me for? Audio's stream current bitrate 0 is lower than recommended bitrate. Dude, shut up. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so this guy's basically a ball. Clearly. With some ball hands. Yeah, we'll work with that. We're gonna do a little bit of editing to it, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Let's get some Gathering Hall music up in here to break some of this silence up, dude. Let's see what we got. Because not only am I a maker of streams and videos, and video games and art, but dude, I make music too. The Gathering Hall theme. I made that. So let's see what we can listen to. What do we want here? I'm not quite sure what I'm going to listen to. Let's see what this is all about. This is not very good, dude. I never said all of the music and stuff I've made is great. Can we even... Okay, so can we save this? Let me try, let's see, we're gonna clone and mute this. We're gonna mute that. And try to write something different as far as the drum and stuff go. I gotta find out what note we're starting off on here. So it is D. Close. Alright, alright. We got something going here. Hold on. See where this goes. See where this can take us. I guess since I'm doing music, I'll turn this up a little bit. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to do that. Get out of here. Okay, so let's copy this whole section. Plop it down. Make some small tweaks. Well, that sounded terrible. That might sound nice. Let's try that. I don't know if this is gonna line up or not, but we're gonna try it. Sounds okay. Now I don't know what comes next in the song, but if it repeats the chorus here, we can drop this down a key and we'll see what that sounds like. I'm hoping this plays the second time, but I don't remember making the song, so. Not yet. But we could tack that onto the end there. And do that with the... Yeah. So we're going to take this whole section. Duplicate it. Pop it in. And see what that transition is like. Something is not right there with that lead. Yeah, these are too close together. Now we'll do this at the end like I was going to originally. Yeah, that'll sound nice. Alright, so let's Grab this whole section, put it down, and drop it down to D3. Now I'm wondering if I should make like a little bit of an outro to this. Throw some little flair in there too. Too much flair. Try that. Okay, I am good with that. What we're gonna do is we're going to cut all of that, copy all of that, paste, highlight all of this, add quite a bit of an echo. Volume mixer down here so we can actually start working on getting these mixed correctly. These are both on 1. Oh, lordy. Anything on 5? I don't think so. I might like that little bit of a buzz, the buzz a little bit better. Yeah, it sounds nice. Sounds a lot better. I know I'm rewriting the drum line is terrible for this. And we got some rhythm here we might have to mess with too. I know we're gonna have to mess with it a little bit because it's not long enough. And then I'll go through each one of the instruments one by one, add some little variations and some little bit of, like I said earlier, flair, just kind of change things up. You probably can't even hear me over this music. That's okay. And this is not our usual kind of streams, so you know, a little bit different, a little bit unorthodox, and obviously the volume levels have not been mixed to be correct for this. All right, so let's see what horrors we have to adjust with this. Yeah, we're gonna redo all of that. That sounds very bad. Same idea though. That'll work. Oh, that was sour. Alright, that'll work. So now we just gotta take this and do a whole bunch of that. We'll save the harmonizing for the last little section up here. Now we gotta go back to the start of that little section. See what it all sounds like all together. Pretty satisfied with that. What instrument am I looking at? Oh, the original bass. I'm actually fine with this. This I'm not so fine with. This section needs to be refinished. I love how off that sounds every time. See, with these instruments, it's not the goal for it to be the star, you know? It's really just there to add filler, to kind of fill in the empty space. Well, that sounded very bad. Okay. I have to change the baseline a yeah, we gotta start with A. Maybe like that. Hmm. I think that'll work. So we gotta change the end here too. Okay. Now we need drums. It's not what I was intending to do. What kind of drum beat do I want to do? No. Maybe we can do something with that. Let's see. Okay, so I know where the snare drum needs to be for the chorus here. I like that. That sounds nice. So now we could take this drum set, or this drum line from here, and plop it over here. But I think we're actually going to write a different section for the second half of this song. Nothing crazy, just to kind of change it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's actually go back through and get some cymbal work put in here. Alright, just try one every step here. Then we can throw some of that in there. So that, yeah. That actually sounds pretty good. I think that's where the chorus starts. Not quite feeling that. Yeah, something a little bit different maybe for here. Yeah, why not? We've got nobody to impress. This is a bit of a weird one for me, gonna be honest. Sure, why not? I could go with a pretty fast hi-hat thing as well. And then on every other hi. This is a much better sounding song than when we first started this. like that better. Ugh. Yeah. There we go. It's pretty high energy from start to finish. Not fitting. think we're gonna call this good. We're gonna save this as a different version. We'll save it as new. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and open up the original, just so we can kind of hear the difference between the two. Yeesh. That's really bad. Yeah, dude, that sounds so much better. I'm definitely not doing that for every single one of these, but that one was particularly rough to listen to. Let's try number 2. That one didn't get very far, dude. Number 3. That one's pretty bad, too. That's certainly different. Okay. So those are all terrible. The whole idea here was to actually get something that we could play. Okay. Sure, we'll listen to this while we work on this. Oh, done. I definitely have to mess around with the shape of this. That looks like it might be okay, though. Yeah, I've almost made the exact same shapes. almost the exact same shapes. Like I said, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be able to do better than this. I actually think this was a fairly recent rendition. Actually, I think his original hands had it. Yeah, from that angle. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make 2 copies of this. How long can we listen to this song before it drives us all insane? Not very long, dude. But there was supposedly a Genesis version of this song, so let's check that out. Here we go. Never mind. I'm missing the plugin. Sure, why not? No guitars. Okay, so the guitar's missing. Why not? Okay, we're gonna mirror flip this sucker. We're gonna copy this. Undo. There we got 2 different hands. One can go on this side, one can go on this side. When we actually get to the point, we gotta do some shading first. I actually like the shading on this a little bit, but I want to add a bit of a purple tint to the darker sections. Make sure this is our base color. Oof, I am misclicking a lot. Okay, good to go. Okay, so it's for a spherical shade. That should be good. And you know what? He's got kind of an angry face about him, so let's add some shadows to his brow. This song is pretty fun, I guess. I think this actually needs to be our base color for the headband. We can grab some shadow colors. Shadow colors. Okay, I'm not quite satisfied with the shape of this shadow. I'm not quite happy with it. Okay, we're getting closer. I think this next needs to start coming over that direction. Maybe up one more pixel. No. About down one more pixel. I think we're gonna roll with that right there. Okay, so now we got this. Bring it over here, add a little bit of purple to it, and drop that down a little. Gotta go a little darker. There we go. Because as shadows get darker, they actually get more blue. Color is interesting. Okay, I've had enough of that song. See what else I can find, shall we? Creeping in the halls. Oh yeah, this one doesn't work. It's missing all the stuff. Okay, that's completed. Let's look in our work in progress. There's probably more interesting stuff in the work in progress. There's a lot more in here. This is also more recent stuff too, so it won't be quite as terrible. Okay, and off of that we can actually kind of figure out the shadow a little bit better. I'm just really having issues getting the shape of the shadow to where I'm happy with it. So now we'll go with a pinkish shade for our darkest shadow sections. There we go. Actually add a little bit of this there to deepen the brow. Ah, pretty okay with that. He's very shiny. I don't know what what he's made of, but it is apparently a shiny material. Turns out my future baldness is what inspired this guy. Like, 13-year-old me knew that someday this would be me. Bald. Okay, I need a highlight color. There we go. Technically, there should be shading that goes along here. Because, you know, it isn't a completely flat object. But due to our limited pixel count, we can only get so detailed before it starts to look messy. So now I'm going to do the same thing. It's the same smile. Different shading techniques, basically. That's what the biggest difference is. At least is what I'm noticing. So let's do the same thing. To make life easier on myself, what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this guy. And copy and paste this guy. And then we're just going to fill this in with our base color. And shade one of these. And the reason to shade both. Yeah, we'll see if that works. Okay. Find another song to listen to on loop for a few minutes. Let's see what we got. I just made a new folder in there. Whatever, dude. Alright, this is what we'll do. We'll listen to this one for a little bit. Fill in the darker shadows here. Wow. Okay. Take this, lay it on top. We got a few little bits and bobs to shade in here. Not much, really. I made a bit of a mistake. A little bit of a mistake. We should have enough undos to get it out of there, though. We can paste the shaded version of that. But what we're basically going to do here is, yeah, we're just going to take this guy and make two of them. Save me the headache. In fact, we can probably... Oh, no, because it's going to be different directions, so I'll actually have more shading to do on the back side. And if I go there, it's the opposite direction. Okay, grab this and grab this. Oh, I need a darker gray for this down here. Right. Okay, before we commit to placing, because this program does not have layers. It's basically MS Paint. Now we just gotta connect his arm. That's probably fine. Must be horrible to have giant balls for hands. As our protagonist here does. I can't imagine that would make life easy. Alright, and that guy goes... Should be even with this one, right? Yes, sir. Okay. I do think it's a little improved over my last attempt. I really need to date these. I should do that. Yeah, this was, I don't know, something I've been doing for a very long time. Clearly, I think like I said, the biggest improvement starting probably here would be just the shading and lighting, if I was to critique myself. Let's try this one. Yeah, the shading is definitely nicer. And the purple tint can be switched out for a more bluish tint as well to add like a different feel for the shading. Like here, let's do that real quick. Let me just copy and paste this guy again. We'll have two variants here. Alright, so what we need is more blue. I guess no. I'm absolutely wrong about that. Because adding blue to red, what does that do? That make purple. Okay, starting with this one, I will start dating these. Okay, I guess we'll just use the base color here. And we'll name this. Today is 4/2/2023. There we go. And now I know. Oh God, I hit a button. I gotta change some keyboard shortcuts on OBS, dude. Nice. Save as. Now we gotta go here. Images. Game making. Is this the sprite sheet? I believe it is. Let's see what else we got. Oh man, I was so excited to work on this. I think this was the logo we had decided on. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Yo, the crazy amount of sprites I worked on for this game, dude. This is just a small sampling of them. I made Mario, Sonic, and Samus versions of Jolt sprites because I can. This was a very fun game to work on. Some of these actually didn't make it into the game, like this guy. I don't think he's in the game. This is the stuff I was working on for the final boss. Yeah, I spent quite a few hours perfecting my craft. Only to have it crapped all over, dude. Ah, Circuit redesign is so cool looking. Yo, let's do that. Dude. Hold on, check this out. Okay, you gotta be quiet because there might be music in some of this stuff. Let me find. There we go. Actually, Okay. Wasn't sure I really wanted my email address just thrown out there. But I have some crazy, like, experimental projects that I worked on. Let's see what we can find for Game Maker Studio 2. Yeah, quite a few here. We'll start at the top. All right, let's just press play, dude. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we've got a character here. That's right, we can put on different armor pieces. Not that they do anything different, I guess. Okay, well, I guess this did not get very far. So let's stop that. Yeah, this did not get far at all. Alright, so let's see what else we got. Well, apparently it doesn't like that file. Oh, dude, I did tons and tons of work for this. Like, check out all these sprites I made, dude. Oh, you guys can't see shit. There we go. Got this guy. You got, like, the dirt coming off here. Yeah. Got that guy. Anaphylaxis, my boy. Look at this shit. Look at these sprites, dude. Come on. This game had such potential. I see an error. I mean, this game still does have potential. Like, this... I could actually work on this. Of course, the classic Springbot. Cascade Canyon's got some fish. Dives at you. Comes out of some waterfalls. Then we got the mole. He got this pretty cool slashing attack he does. Yeah, I like it. Brazen Battery's got spider tanks. Not really much of an animation for that guy. Didn't really need much. And it's got these weird dudes. But I believe I was intending to have them crawl on the walls and stuff. And then they would shoot like a little homing electric ball. And then the speed bombers. Don't know what they were intended to do, but they look neat. Concealed Crypt. This is actually an enemy from the original game. This guy here. As well as the dolls. They would basically spot you and then come spinning crazy fast at you. And we can't forget the bomb fly. These would be in like large swarms. Lost Lagoon. We got the Unirover version 2. Same kind of enemy, except this one occasionally spikes come out of it, making it impossible to jump on. Gatorade. Hickenbot. some errors with the shading there. That's just a spike. Jellyfish. Probably showing up not at all on this stream. And then we got the flower turret. Nice little bouncy animation for when he shoots out his pellets. Neo Necropolis. Got the police beetles. And then this big old fat boy, the heavy sentry. I love the little shading on the edges here. Pretty neat looking. And then the dragster version of the Unirover. Rainfall Ridge has Weatherbot. I mean, it's pretty obvious what this guy would do. You know, strike you with a lightning bolt. Jethead, impossible to jump on. Could have potentially been used for some interesting platforming sections. I'm not sure what this guy would do, but he looks kind of cool too. Magma Meltdown. Got another seahorse enemy here. This one's more like a sea dragon, I guess. Clearly would be some kind of fire attack. The Turtleinator. The Turtleinator. It's a turtle tank with giant treads. Slime Stomper absolutely is entirely a ripoff of a thwomp. Metallic Manufactory. Got this pretty cool looking guy with these little magnets on his hands. Would have like been positioned in places where he could drag you with the magnet into some hazards like some spikes or some lava or whatever the case may be, some machinery maybe, some gears. And he's got a nice little running animation to go along with him. This guy would have two orbiting saw blades that he would launch at the player. Kind of like the grasshopper enemy from Sonic 2. You know the one. Drill head. For some reason I wanted to make a giant, like, Easter Island head looking dude. Specifically, he would drop the drill head towards you and then run away like a little coward bitch. And there's the drill. Sinister Spire. Got the Zap drone here. I absolutely love the design of this guy. Like, I think this is one of my favorite animations. There we go. I love the, like, I'm not sitting here and trying to toot my own horn, but I do, you know, I am proud of some of the stuff I've worked on. Like the fact that when the lightning turns on, you can see that it lights up the edges here and here, you know, everywhere that there would be light. Got a couple different types of electricity happening here. I just think it looks really neat, dude. Yeah, that guy is a keeper. Tri-shot. Pretty obvious this guy would shoot 3 bullets out each one of those things, probably in sequential order, like boo, boo, boo. Not all at once. And we got these sniper turrets. They're powered by a gem here. They would just aim at the player and shoot a bolt. And then whatever the heck this is. Lobberknot is what I've named it. I don't know what that means. Apex apparatus. Oh shit, dude, we got Spike. The basic idea here is that he would fling his arms up like this, jump towards you, and scream bloody murder Then he would land, jump again. And yeah, that dude's spooky looking. Nitrozen would be an enemy that would freeze the player. Actually, an enemy from the first game, too. Javelin, also an enemy from the first game. Has the ability to phase in and out of reality, basically. Castle, I don't think there's anything in here other than an enemy I did not create. That needs to get deleted. Armada, these are old assets. Oh, and of course, the obligatory spike ball. Every excellent platforming game has to have spikes, right? But I went full out, dude. I made gems for this game. Some of which I actually think look quite nice and sparkly. Yes. Many different variations. This is one of my favorites. I like this one. It's very pretty. Ooh, so is that one. That one's quite nice too. I made collectible monitors that would house items. Different shield variations. Like we got the dash shield, the swift shield, plasma shield, dark matter shield, glide shield, regen shield, magnet shield, overcharged. Oh, this is when the monitors explode, and then a broken one. Basically, the way that the shields worked in Jolt is they were more or less power-ups similar to what you would see in Mario. So, like, if you got, like, a fire flower, it's more or less a shield, but also gives you the benefit of an extra attack or something special with it. These are the checkpoints. Oh, we got an explosion sprite. The crew. Oh, that's all the updated for this particular version of Jolt. All the updated sprites. They look nice, dude. I'm so happy with how these turned out. I really, really hope that I get the time eventually to work on this game. Like, I got full animation sets done for all the characters. Actually, I think this is playable. At least the proof of concept is playable. How long have I been live for? 2 hours and 13 minutes. It is almost 5 o'clock in the morning. Hell yeah, dude, let's do it. Yeah, all the characters are fully playable. So we got Joel here. You know, I put a lot of work into the animations. A lot of thought into the abilities for each of the characters. I think pressing enter. Yeah, so we got Jolt, who can bolt dash, dude. Then we got Cycle, much slower than Jolt. However, much more acrobatic. Let's be honest, she's also adorable. However, Cycle cannot wall jump, and neither can Joel. Once she's out of jetpack fuel, she drops. Jolt, on the other hand, can indeed wall jump. So each one of the characters has like their different strengths and abilities, and I had debated on whether or not they would be interchangeable, like you could switch between them during gameplay. But I hadn't come to a concise decision. Yeah, I'm really happy with these animations. Hey, punk. Obviously, Joel also has her cannon and her bombs. And she can also still jump on top of enemies. And each one of the shields does something different to her bullets. She's actually the most affected by shields. The other characters are affected by shields, but not to the degree that Jewel is. Like, for instance, Jolt and Cycle just simply get the healing benefits of the regen shield. Joel gets different abilities with her bombs and her bullets. She's my favorite to play as, if I'm being honest. I'm a huge fan of her character design. I think she's my my favorite design of all the characters for sure. Oh crap. But as far as playing, I think Jolt is the most fun to play as. I mean, just look how badass she looks, dude. With her cannon of awesome. Ah, I did get the combo system working. Okay, so we have a different shield here, right? This one gives Joel and Cycle and Jolt the ability to float slowly down, as, you know, it is the glide shield. Very useful. Joel gets faster arrows, or faster bullets that look like arrows, and bombs with little jetpacks on them that go upwards. Which is great for this guy. Oh, that's close. We got him, dude. Oh, I got a lot more of this done than I thought I did. Okay, so this was the place where I could test out all the shields. So let's actually go over here and kill this guy. Waiting for me in the waterfall, as you can see. Okay, so we got the magnet shield here. Pretty self-explanatory. Sucks in nearby gems. The bullets are homing. And I believe this explodes in a big... Yeah. So that's this shield. Obviously Jolt and Cycle both get the magnet ability. Regen shield we've already seen. Glide shield we've already seen. Plasma shield. Turns Jolt into a terribly animated fireball that was a placeholder. But that means that his dash now damages enemies as well. Cycle just gets the benefit of a shield. Doesn't really do much for her. That'll probably change. Joel gets a shotgun. And I think this, yeah, shoots out little flames out each side. A swift shield makes every character run faster. They get this nice little after image effect. Jolt's dash becomes much quicker. Makes Cycle run at a decent speed, and I think her dashes are a little bit faster too. Joel gets a Gatling gun and bombs that move like tires. Alright, so then we got the dash shield. Gives her pretty much as fast as you can click this sucker, the bullets come out. What does this do? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, that's right. Waves. So this gives Jolt and Cycle a one additional dash. I think Cycle gets that ability. Nope. She hasn't been programmed for it yet. But Jolt has. He can dash twice in the air without touching the ground. And then there's the Dark Matter shield. Makes every character heavier. It's a little bit of a power down, but it does absorb projectiles. So every character is heavier. They drop faster, which is really noticeable when playing a Cycle because she's such a lightweight character to begin with. But anyways, we get Dark Matter orbs. We get the Dark Matter bomb. Let's go ahead and play through whatever there is of this stage. Yeah, these bombs are very powerful. Okay, we got some suicide geese. Oh, that was one of the moles. Yeah, there's the mole with his little swinging arm attack. He comes, I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. No, you're not. Yeah, see, the dash does damage with this shield. Hey! Get away from me, dude. I think that's all there is of this stage, though. That'd be affirmative. I don't think there's much else to show with this. Yeah, just some tile sets. There's a bear. I didn't actually see that in there. But yeah, that game's fun. I should absolutely get back into working on that. Nim and Faye. That one doesn't want to open. That one doesn't want to open either. Maybe that menu is just kind of busted. Nope. Now let's try importing. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe these are older files and need to be imported first. Heck no. Okay. I did not expect this one to work. This is an old one. I was trying to do some kind of like weird isometric orb thing. But running math in an isometric fashion to kind of trick your brain into thinking this is a 3D environment is hard. It was outside the scope of my ability as a programmer. I gave it my best. I really did. And I think the effect is almost convincing. Almost. There's just something that isn't quite right. I was never able to put my finger on it. Like, I even got rid of the shadow when you're falling. I think it's the acceleration. The acceleration on the fall doesn't feel natural. It's a very hard thing to replicate. I even tried to make it so that if you hit these just right, you could kind of bounce off the walls here. Like, yeah, see? And it's just still, nothing quite ever felt the way it should. I didn't know, I just don't know, I don't know what the problem is there. Project Reticle? I have no freaking clue what this is. Okay, so we got this dude. I can move. I think I was just trying to figure out how to get something to point towards the mouse. Okay. Whatever. Project equal. This might be the original engine for Jolt. Yeah, this is pretty old too. This was a very different beast altogether. I think the main method of attack, yeah, the main method of attack for this version of Jolt was to dash into the enemies. Which you would think would make the game more fun, but it really doesn't. Also, the shields look really tiny and weird. And I'm rocking a health bar instead of health points. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to jump on the enemies, dude, and I can't jump on the enemies. I think this was one of the first things I made in Game Maker Studio, too. I mean, I guess it does change up the gameplay enough to make it feel like almost a completely different game. If it wasn't for the fact that the enemies are all the same and the characters are the same. Yeesh. Oh, that's right. You gotta. Yeah. Ah! Certainly makes bosses more difficult. Ah, hold on. That's right. All 3 characters are playable in this too. Yeah, Joel plays really differently. She's got like a continuous jetpack, and you can charge her bullets. Wasn't there more than that though? Ah, there totally is. This one's actually got music, dude. But I used a little bit of guitar in. Nice. I actually like the concept of this stage quite a bit. Oh my. The health does not recharge as fast in this game. Yikes. Oh, I'm ready. That sounded like me. Give our old pal Cycle here a try. Yikes. Get a little bit of health back, I guess. He's a coconut shrimp, I think. Or something. Ah! Oh, I got stuck in the corner, dude. Aha, punk! I was ready for you that time. Huh. Managed to hit him while he was in the air. Nice. Eat! He sometimes kind of exposes his face when he lands. Like, there we go. Oh, what? 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 Lame. What are you gonna do, punk? Eat it, you unbelievable jackass. Ah, okay, well, there's that. Still got some other stages here. We got Armored Armada. Yo, I think this game could have been super cool. I would play this. Chicken? What is this chicken? Thought there could have been secrety stuff there. That's a penguin with a jetpack launching fish at me. Oh, nice. Oh, dude, I don't even know what hit me. Okay, I think this is the last stage that was made for this. At least that's what it appears to be. Ready? Oh, this is not nearly as far along as I was expecting it to be. Oh yeah, the jelly rocks! Boing! This is gonna be a stage based around mushrooms and gelatinous Gemini. That's the name of the stage. As you can see, they're very, very bouncy. Kind of like that little guy there that just kind of goes. "Wah." But no backgrounds. Some fairly nice tile work here. Okay, that looks to be the end. Yeah. Okay, can't open that. Simple platformer. Sure, let's see what this is. Oh my goodness. Is that poop? Why can't I see the sprites? Clearly I've done something wrong on the programming side of things. But don't go indoors. Doors are bad because the transitions are busted. I mean, sure, I guess, I would play this. I've played worse. It needs some nice, like, Kirby-esque music. Clearly what is intended to be a Kirby-esque game. Just more bit focused on platforming and less on enemy sucking. Oh my god, those ones are angry. I mean, sure, whatever. Not much to that one either. There's not going to be much to 90% of this tennis 4-1. I don't remember this at all. Well, it doesn't matter because I can't open it. Test ball game. Oh, this was the first initial iteration of the isometric game. Just kind of getting the physics of a ball rolling around. Yeah. With some momentum and some resistance. Vide Astra. Yo, I didn't get anywhere on this one. Literally didn't get anywhere. Sucks I can't open these. But it doesn't like them. So, whatever. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. I think I should probably head to bed. Might be for the best. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to head to bed. So, thank you for watching. If you did, if you don't, that's cool too. This was a weird one. Completely unscripted, completely just whatever I felt like doing. Don't really do this very often. But, yeah, I'm going to try to get some sleep. For some reason, I'm just wired. I'm wide awake. I've almost been up for 24 hours straight. Ugh. So we're going to go lay down and attempt to get some shut-eye. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next episode, which will probably be later tonight. Till then, bye guys.